Greetings from 2K Sports. Welcome to our Wednesday night coverage of the NBA. Welcome, everyone. Courtside with two ex-NBA stars, Grant Hill and Brent Barry. I'm Brian Anderson. We've got Allie LaForce on the sidelines tonight as well. And a chance to see the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. They've risen to third in the latest Power Rankings, playing well as of late.
You know, right now for Utah, they're starting to come together as a squad now, finding some of that success that eluded them early in the season, and with plenty time left to make some moves.
So here are the Jazz starting five. We've got Walker Kessler, George out there with Devin Vassell, then it's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Hendricks in at the four. And for Oklahoma City, inside we got Williams and Holmgren. Alex Caruso is out there with Cason Wallace, and it's Dort in at the three. And one thing you've got to do on the floor tonight, box out.
Two elite rebounding teams here, BA, so making sure that possession count. Work to get the best possible shot you can in the half court, because you know there's not going to be a lot of second opportunities in this one.
And Williams has got the ball here for Oklahoma City. They came away with a victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
And in the last meeting, they were the better defensive team. They were the disruptors, causing turnovers all over the place.
It was definitely that defense that carried them to that huge win that night. You have to figure they'll be primed to wreak even more havoc here in this one.
Now here's Clarkson. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Hendricks. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Now here's Wallace. He's closely guarded. Dort for three. Kessler with a rebound. Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Well, the Jazz are one of just 10 NBA franchises to never win a championship game.
Yeah, you know, it's so hard to believe considering they have the 4th best winning percentage in NBA history. Think about it. If it weren't for one Michael Jordan, they'd probably have 2 rings.
And that one's good. Clarkson.
Like to see more of that from Clarkson. Just get more consistent from the three-point line. Steps up and knocks that one down.
Pass to Dort. Dort, a screen on George. It's Williams, high post. Against Brooklyn, he was really on his game. And that's a foul called on Walker Kessler. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Williams. And you look at his numbers, just over 21 a game. And the shot falls short that time. Clarkson outside. George outside. Pass to Vassell. Fires the three. The Thunder with the rebound. To the inside. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Explosive move from J-Dub. Great athlete.
On the wing, Vassell. He's guarded by Caruso. Vassell passes to George. Shoots. And that's good for 2.
And it's good to see Vassell find the open man as he continues to evolve as a playmaker.
Well, we've got a developing story here. Standing by remotely, we go to our 2K insider, Shams Charania, for the details.
Thanks, BA. Getting closer to the trade deadline, the Utah Jazz have not hesitated on taking action. They're betting that Devin Vassell can make an impact really at both ends. He's a prototypical wing with the length, athleticism, and skill, but he also plays with the low-key edge. He is a competitor. I think this is a really good pickup.
All right, Shams, thank you. Much appreciated. Now here's George. Vassell Drops in the three.
The team counts on Vassell for this, a reliable producer of three-point buckets.
Grant, compared to some of the flashier scorers, Devin Vassell has a more workmanlike approach.
Yeah, he can quietly drop a big game on you. He doesn't draw attention with stylish plays and big circus shots. He just grinds it out by finding his looks.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Pass to Caruso. Fires for three. Buries it from three.
He's such a smart player. Jalen Williams making people around him better.
Here's Clarkson. Vassell outside. No one near him. Good on the shot. Vassell's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Give lots of credit to Devin Vassell. He's really improved his game over the years.
Back to Caruso. 50 seconds left in the first quarter here. Outside for Dort. Just 4 to shoot. The three from Holmgren. Utah grabs the miss. They're moving on after the tough loss at the hands of the Pelicans.
I'll tell you what, once things started to go downhill, their performance plummeted. It wound up getting pretty ugly.
Yeah, it felt like just the entire roster was stuck in neutral. There was nobody offensively that could get anything going. Man, he's got that touch working tonight, shooting the ball very well to start this one.
Wallace outside. Inside. It's Holmgren, high post. That one no good. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Jazz leading by 4. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
So the Utah 5 right now. We've got Devin Vassell. Robert Covington is out there with Clint Capella. Then there's Keontae George. And it's Hendricks in at the small forward to the right side. Hardenstein passes to Wiggins. Here's Joe. From outside, off the mark.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
From deep. Hartenstein pulls it in. Thunder trail by 4. Wiggins outside. Topic for 3. Hits a three-pointer.
Slow defensive rotation, causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Jazz are making progress. Coach Will Hardy said this team has shown grit and character and has developed a lot of confidence. When we're going through game preparations, the players walk away knowing if they do certain things, they can win. That's a big step in the right direction.
A bright future, Allie. Thank you. And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. have been a few teams lately who have been stockpiling draft picks, Brent. What do you think of that approach?
Well, B.A., if you look at the success of the draft, you're kind of 50-50 on whether or not you're going to get the talent that is required to win a championship. So getting multiple bites at the apple is a great strategy for teams to try to build the foundation of a championship caliber team.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Caruso. Hartenstein a screen. The Thunder with another miss. Jazz leading by 3. George feels it out a bit. Screen by Capella. Goes up from the top of the key. Off with the layup.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Here's Williams. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
And he is stronger than he looks. Trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Well, it's rare to see a young player as efficient as Jalen Williams, Brent.
B.A., it's been remarkable, especially when you factor in that this guy is relied on for a lot of shooting. I mean, his shooting volume is very high. This is a blossoming star for this team, and I'm not sure we can put a ceiling on what that potential is.